That was great information, Kim. When I first heard this Legal Shield membership presentation, I thought to myself, I could have used this a long time ago. But I also thought about all the people I knew that I would share this information with for free as a good neighbor, a good friend, a good family member. But I don't have to do it for free, and neither do you. Legal Shield will pay you for sharing this information. And that brings about this incredible Legal Shield opportunity. And I just felt like when I took a look at an opportunity, I wanted to make sure that opportunity was credible, it was legitimate, it wasn't going to be here today and gone tomorrow. So let's talk about Legal Shield, the established company in the unique business model. Legal Shield was established back in 1972, and so we've got a track record. And that was important to me because at 28 years old, working at the mall, selling t-shirts, I didn't want people to buy my word, the messenger. I wanted them to take a look at the message, not the messenger. And so we already have 1.4 million memberships across the United States and Canada. And so people don't have to say, well, do you think people want this service? People are already paying for this service. And it's hard to get 1 million people to pay for anything that's not working right. And so we're excited about the Legal Shield membership. Not only that, but we're owned by a New York-based equity group. We have a proprietary system of provider law firms covering 49 states and 4 provinces of Canada. There's no one else doing what we're doing across North America with a closed network of law firms. And we offer a high-quality, cost-effective legal and identity theft service. So let's join the legal revolution. Why Legal Shield? Well, people are looking for more income today. We know that. I work with people who are already retired, perhaps in their 70s. And they say to me, Darnell, listen, I've missed my kids growing up, working most of my life, and I refuse to miss my grandkids growing up. And so I don't mind having extra income in my retirement age, but I don't want an extra boss. Well, Legal Shield offers that. And then you have folks like myself. I was sick and tired of living check to check. And if you've never lived that way, all that means is that you know when your check is coming in, you just already know where it's going as well. Now I also work with younger people who are thinking to themselves, I watched my father work all of his life to get downsized twice to no fault of his own. I refuse to put my future in someone else's hands. I'll be putting my future in my own hands. Then there's folks who make a lot of income, but they don't have any time. And we know folks like that who make a ton of money, but have no time to spend it. In fact, I know a gentleman who lives in my neighborhood, and he had an aneurysm. He was a very successful surgeon. Well, his house went up for foreclosure just months later. And it was a sad situation because all that meant is he was trading time for money. And in my book, that's called scary. Even if you're a professional athlete, we're just one injury away from not having a paycheck. So it's important to have a reoccurring cash flow. And when you have both income and time, you have freedom. Now, my parents didn't teach me that. My parents taught me to go for security. And then my wealth mentor said, Darnell, you can get security anywhere, even in jail. And if you're not careful, you can get maximum security. And so you want freedom in life. Why now? We have a great market potential. I mean, everyone needs what we're offering, but yet no one has it. So it's an incredible customer need. The industry's in transition. Legal services has never been delivered this way, and the economic environment is perfect. Folks are looking today for some stability, which really comes from putting your future, again, in your own hands. You may be saying to yourself, I don't have a lot of time. No time? No problem. There's more than one way to grow your business here with Legal Shield. And you can grow your business in spite of you, not because of you. You see, the same DVD that you're watching right now will actually play in a DVD player on a TV without you being in front of that TV. And if you truly believe that, that same DVD can be in 10 separate DVD players in 10 separate cities, all playing at the same time while you're in a different city. That means that your business can grow in spite of you, not because of you. This was important to me because so many things are going on in my life. So many things are probably going on in your life, different responsibilities. And so you want a business that can continue to grow beyond you, not just because of you. And so we've got web presentations. We have conference calls. We have a flip chart presentation, luncheons, business briefings. All these things are professionally done, not again with your own participation, but even if you cannot participate, these events are already set up all across North America to assist you with building your business. So let's talk about how you earn income. Now, I'm going to talk about the 3595 plan, but there's several plans that exist across North America. So make sure you get back with the person who has you watch this DVD, and they'll help you to understand exactly how you get paid in your particular state or province. First way we get paid is a personal advance, and I love this. See, you get registered with Legal Shield for the 149, and you start off as a junior associate. And every single time we sign up a membership, we actually get paid $34. Now, by Fast Start qualifying, which I'll talk about in just a few moments, you can actually earn an additional $34 per membership and move up to the associate level, which gives you an immediate raise. And by the way, guess who dictated that raise? You did. At my job, I had to wait until I got another raise. And if I just received one, I had to wait for a long period of time after that. And my raise was only 10 cents. Here you can see you've actually got a substantial raise to the associate level. Now you're getting paid $103 every single time you sign up a member. Now, this is incredible because if you want to dictate your check, let's just multiply. In elementary school, I learned that anytime you multiply any number times 100, you just add 2 zeros to the other number. For an example, if you need $800, that's 8 customers, add 2 zeros, that's $800. You see, if you need $1,200, that's 12 customers, add 2 zeros, that's $1,200. So at the associate level, if you just multiply your memberships times $100, that's basically how much you're getting paid in commissions. So again, that's an incredible level to reach with our company. Now you can continue to move forward as a senior associate. You make $138. As a manager, $172. Now think about this. You're doing the same thing, same effort, just getting paid more money. So we want you to increase up the ranks and progress as quickly as you can. Director, $207. Again, this is part-time. You don't have to quit your job. I suggest you don't. Just make extra money. One of my mentors said, if you have $50 on the table and $100 on the table, which one would you take? Both, because they're both available. So keep your job and make extra money here. This is how we get out of debt. We just pay extra on our bills. So $207 as a director. Do you realize if I was still working at the mall, I could go to the food court, share with another manager of another store in the mall, and I could make more in the food court in 20 minutes at $207 than I did all day long at the mall. So this is great extra money on a part-time basis. As an executive director, $252 for one membership. So that means if you just sign up a couple of memberships a week, that's $500 extra money at that level. So that's the first way we get paid. Okay, you go out and do the work, you get paid for it. But the second way I really love because it's called team override. That means you'll get paid in spite of your own efforts. Now, the team override works like this. Let's say today you were a senior associate. Now, you can become a senior associate just by climbing up the ladder all by yourself, marketing the service. In certain areas, people go out and market this as a company, as a benefit to employees. They may go to B2B, which is just business to business. But in this case, we're talking about signing up your next door neighbor. So you can become a senior associate just by signing up members all by yourself. Or you can become a senior associate by helping 3 people do what you've already done. So remember we talked about you becoming Fast Start qualified? Well, when you help 3 people become Fast Start qualified and they each move to the associate level, now you become a senior associate. Now at my job, I was afraid to help people to reach my level because they could take my job. I'm like, I trained you. But in this situation, you get empowered by empowering others. I love it. Not by holding people back, but by lifting others up. So that's the team override. So again, as a senior associate, let's say I'm one of your associates, one of the 3 that you've helped. So whenever Darnell shares a service, I'll go out and make $103 like you used to when you were an associate. But because you're my senior associate and you're at the 138 level, the difference is about $34. So whenever Darnell shares a service, I make $103. I'm in Maryland. Again, let's say you're in California. You're making $34 every time I make $103. So if I get 10 customers this week, I make $1,000. 10 times my 103 commission. Thank you for introducing me. You make $34 times my 10 customers who you didn't even know, and now you're making $340. So again, that's an incredible override. I know people that get part-time jobs and they don't make $340 working part-time. I just showed you how to make $340 work in no time because Darnell got to 10 customers. And by the way, I made more than you and I'm below you. How many companies have you seen with the person at the bottom can make more than the person at the top? So again, I love this business because I've had the opportunity to introduce people who've made more money than me in the beginning. And that was refreshing to know that somehow, in some way, indirectly, I've helped them to create a better financial future for their family. Now, I must say this, not everybody came along with me when I first joined. People said, well, you go do it first and then come back. Well, let's say you're an executive director because you didn't want to wait on people. Now, I advise that you not wait on people. 2 people care about your bills, you and the people you owe. And so don't wait on people. So if you're an executive and I waited and now I'm just getting started as a junior associate, that override is cumulative. And so now you make an override of 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 44. whenever I market the service. Again, that's 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 44 when I marketed one membership. So that's incredible when you think about the override system here and getting paid in spite of you in your own time. Now that's the override system. Now the next way we get paid, it's one of my favorites. It's the residual income. I didn't even know what residual meant because when I stopped working at the mall, and I worked there for a long time from the 11th grade all the way through college. Remember, it took me 7 years to get my bachelor's degree. So I worked there a long time. And when I said I quit, I couldn't take it anymore. They quit paying me. Can you believe that? They said they haven't sent me a check since I left. But all seriousness, there was no residual income there. And that's the way most folks live. But with Legal Shield, the customers I signed up when I was in my 20s that are still on the books today, that means they're still paying for the membership month after month, I'll still get paid for in my 40s, my 50s, God willing, I'm here in my 60s, 70s, for the life of that member. That's residual income for my personal memberships. But there's also a team residual. So not only did I sign up members, but I introduced people who became successful, so they signed up members. And as their members stayed on the books, I continued to earn a residual income on that as well. And you have that exact same opportunity. It is so refreshing to know that you can build up a great income today because you have an opportunity to get paid daily with our company. But more importantly, you can also build up a lifetime of residuals for the life of those members. That's exciting. And that's just 3 of the ways that we get paid. Next, let's talk about the Fast Start Qualification Program. I alluded to that earlier when I talked about the junior associate position. Well, let's talk about the steps that you need to take. Number 1, sign up your first membership. Why? Because we want you to take advantage of the benefits program. And all you have to do is sign up your first member in order to take advantage of the benefits and save money. So remember, sign up your first member. Step 2, earn 5 points. When you earn your 5 points, you become Fast Start qualified. How do you earn 5 points? Well, 1 point is given to you when you sign up a member. That's someone who just takes advantage of the services. You also earn 2 points when you sign up a junior associate. So remember, 1 point for a membership and 2 additional points for a junior associate. Now, there are 3 ways to earn your 5 points, which will also Fast Start qualify you. The first example is just sign up 5 memberships. So if you know 5 people right now who'd like to take advantage of the services, those are 5 people you want to go to right away and get with the person, again, who introduced you to the program. They'll assist you with signing up your first 5 memberships and you become Fast Start qualified because you now have 5 points. The second example or second way to Fast Start qualify is you can actually sign up 3 memberships and one of those members say, listen, how much did you get paid when you signed me up? And you share that with them. And they say, well, listen, I'd like to become a junior associate as well. So they get started in their own Legal Shield business. Well, remember, now you earn 2 points because one of those members decided to get started in the business. So you signed up 3 memberships. They all said yes. That's 3 points. One of the 3 decided to join with you in the business. That's 2 additional points. That's now 5 points. So that's the second example on how you can get 5 points in Fast Start qualified. In the last example, the third example, you just sign up 2 members. So let's say you put 5 people together at your house tomorrow. They watch this DVD. 2 of the 5 say, yes, I'd like to take advantage of that membership. And they both say, not only do I see the value in the membership, I know several people I can introduce this to right now. And instead of referring them to you, hey, no hard feelings, I'd like to get paid for that. So those 2 members both become junior associates. Well, now you earn 2 points, of course, for those memberships. But remember, you earn 2 points for each recruit. So now that's actually 6 points. You're over your 5 points there by just having 2 members who joined the business. So again, that's an excellent way to also Fast Start qualify and get your 5 points. Now, in example number 1, you actually get $345 worth of commissions on this $35.95 plan that we're going over. Why? Because you get paid only for memberships. So those 5 memberships times the amount of commission you earn at the junior associate level is $345. Example 2, you make $207 because again, you make 3 membership sales there times the junior associate level. That's $207. Example 3, remember you only sold 2 memberships because they joined the business, but that's $138 in commission. You may be thinking to yourself, oh man, that's less money. However, you move up to the associate level quite quickly there and you start earning a higher level of commission. So again, you can do it that way as well, and you move up faster. So it's completely up to you, whichever's more comfortable for you, we want you to do. But guess what? You fast start qualified, and your career starts here. Fast Start qualification is not only your jump start to your Legal Shield career, but also your first month of qualifying for the Performance Club. Now, the Performance Club cycle is an amazing cycle because month one, you've already Performance Club qualified. Why? Because you got your 5 points for your Fast Start qualification. So continue to do the exact same thing you did month one again in month two. And when you do that same thing, nothing changes. In month three, you actually get $150 as a bonus. That's on top of the commissions that you're earning by continuing to get your 5 points. And do the same thing again for month 4, month 5, and then month 6. We're actually going to pay you another $150 bonus again on top of all of your commissions. And then you have a little longer stretch just to get into the habit of creating 5 points a month. Do it month 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and on your 12th month, you're not going to just get a one-time bonus. Now you're going to start to earn a $300 monthly bonus. Or you can actually drive a BMW. Can you believe it? By just getting 5 points a month, you are eligible to increase your monthly bonus from $300 to $500 if you purchase or lease a qualifying BMW. I cannot believe this is what Legal Shield is doing for us out here as associates. It's the most amazing company I've ever seen. And the company also provides special contests and promotions throughout the year. For an example, every year, Legal Shield sends its top associates on an exclusive trip to exotic destinations. So you want to be a part of the Performance Club. With an affordable one-time investment, you get to start your own Legal Shield business for $149. Now, I know it's a little different from what most people were taught because I was taught to go out and get good grades and get a good job. Most folks aren't familiar with investment. And so I figured if I could work hard for someone else for 40 years of my life, more than 40 hours a week to live off of 40% when it was hard when I had 100% coming in, then why not invest that time in myself? And so I transitioned into the entrepreneurial world, and I couldn't believe that I could start my own business for less than what it takes for me to go to the movies. You see, I'm married, I have 4 children, and when we go to the movies, we spend more than $149 with admissions and concessions. Sometimes I want to sneak in my M&Ms with a Ziploc bag. My point is, we get to get started with Legal Shield for only $149. But what do you get for the $149? That's important. You get a business in a box with some associate tools that you're going to need to launch your business. You get a comprehensive training program. This was vitally important to me because I felt like, look, I worked at the mall. What if I can't teach the person I introduced to the business how to become successful? But I knew living in Maryland, I could introduce someone in California and that person could go out to a training and they be taught by someone who's been appointed by the company who's already successful. That means the person I introduced can actually make more money than me because I'm not teaching the person that I'm introducing. The training class is set up to do that for us. So we have